Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to my respected examiner, my supervisor Dr. Jumasna Binti Kahar, and everyone present. My name is Jumasna Binti Kahar and I am a Master of Islamic Finance student at University Malaysia, Kelantan. Today I will be presenting my research entitled Exploring the Influence of Buy Now Pay Later (BNPL) usage on financial behavior among university students in Malaysia, a focus on financial literacy. This research aims to explore university student experiences in using BNPL services, examine how BNPL usage influences their financial behavior, and understand the role of financial literacy in shaping their financial decision making. Throughout this presentation, I will discuss the background of the study, the research problem, the methodology, the key finding, and the conclusion and recommendation derived from this research. Without further delay, I would like to begin with the background of the study. To begin with, I will first like to explain the background of the study and why this research is important. Buy Now Pay Later or BNPL has emerged as one of the fastest growing financial technology payment methods in recent years. It allows consumers to purchase goods and services immediately while deferring payment over a specified period, making it an attractive alternative to traditional payment methods. Among university students, the use of BNPL has increased significantly due to the rapid growth of a commerce platform, digital payment system, and the convenience offered by BNPL providers. While these services provide greater financial flexibility, they may also encourage impulsive spending and increase the risk of financial difficulties if not used responsibly. In Malaysia, the rapid expansion of BNPL is evident. According to Bank Negara Malaysia Financial Stability Review 2024, there were approximately 51 million active BNPL users with more than RM7.1 billion worth of transactions recorded during the year. This figure demonstrate that BNPL has become an increasingly important payment option among Malaysian consumers, particularly younger users. Therefore, financial literacy plays a crucial role in helping university students make informed financial decisions. Students with stronger financial literacy are generally better equipped to evaluate their repayment ability, manage their spending responsibly, and avoid excessive debt when using BNPL services. This growing trend highlights the need to better understand how BNPL usage influences university student financial behavior, which form the focus of this research. Although BNPL offers convenience and flexibility, several issues remain unresolved in the existing literature. These issues form the basis of the problem statement for this study. The problem statement of this study is based on four main research gaps identified from the existing literature versus the practical gap. Although BNPL provides financial flexibility, previous studies have reported that excessive BNPL usage may contribute to impulsive spending, overspending, and debt accumulation among university students. However, there is still limited understanding of how students themselves experience this issue in their daily financial life. Second is the contextual gap. Most existing BNPL studies have been conducted in developed countries such as Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Comparatively, there is limited evidence focusing specifically on the Malaysian context, where financial system, consumer behavior, and financial literacy level may differ. Third is the methodological gap. Previous research has largely adopted quantitative approaches using survey and statistical analysis, while this study explained relationship between variables. They provide limited insight into student personal experience, perceptions, and decision-making processes when using BNPL services. Finally, there is a population gap. Existing studies often examine the general population or working adults, while relatively little attention has been given specifically to university students, despite them being one of the fastest growing group of BNPL users. Therefore, this study addresses these four gaps by adopting a qualitative approach to explore Malaysian university student experience and to better understand how BNPL usage influence their financial behavior and the role of financial literacy. To further justify the need for this study, I review several case studies and identify specific gaps in the existing literature. This slide summarizes the main research gap identified from previous empirical study. Firstly, Grants 2021 examined financial behavior among young consumers. However, the study relied primarily on quantitative data and did not provide qualitative insight into student actual experience when using BNPL services. Secondly, Skarnberg and Hoffman 2023 investigate BNPL usage, but their study did not focus on Malaysian university students. Therefore, the finding may not fully reflect the Malaysian educational and financial context. Thirdly, Lusardi and Mitchell 2014 highlighted the importance of financial literacy in influencing financial decisions. However, their study did not specifically examine financial literacy within the context of BNPL usage. Finally, the majority of previous studies have predominantly adopted quantitative approaches which explain statistical relationship but provide limited understanding of participants' personal experience, perceptions, and decision-making processes. Therefore, this study addresses this research gap by adopting a qualitative approach to explore the experience of Malaysian university students and to better understand how BNPL usage influences their financial behavior, particularly through the role of financial literacy. Based on the identified research gap, 3 research questions and 3 corresponding research objectives we developed to guide this study. This study is guided by 3 research questions, with each question corresponding directly to a specific research objective. The first research question seeks to understand how university students in Malaysia describe their experience of using buy now pay later services. Accordingly, the first objective is to explore university student experience in using BNPL services. The second research question examines how BNPL usage influences the financial behavior of university students in Malaysia. Therefore, the second objective is to examine the influence of BNPL usage on student financial behavior. Finally, the third research question focuses on the role of financial literacy in shaping student BNPL usage and their financial behavior. Correspondingly, the third objective is to understand the role of financial literacy in influencing students' financial decision-making and financial behavior. These research question and objective collectively provide the direction for the research design, interview question, and thematic analysis conducted in this study. Based on the literature review and the theory of reason action, or TRA, a conceptual framework was developed to illustrate the relationship between the key concepts investigated in this study. This slide represents the conceptual framework of the study. The framework consists of 3 key concepts, namely BNPL usage, financial behavior, and financial literacy. BNPL usage represents the main phenomenon being explored in this research. The study seeks to understand how students use BNPL services and how these experiences may influence their financial decision. The second component is financial behavior, which is examined through three dimensions: spending behavior, budgeting practices, and debt management. These dimensions provide a comprehensive understanding of how BNPL usage may affect student financial behavior. The final component is financial literacy. In this study, financial literacy is viewed as an important factor that shapes student financial decision making. Students with higher level of financial literacy are expected to make more informed decisions regarding the use of BNPL services and manage their finance more responsibly. Overall, this conceptual framework serves as the foundation for developing the interview question and guided the thematic analysis conducted in this study. After establishing the conceptual framework, the next step was to determine the most appropriate research methodology to address the research objective. This study adopted a qualitative research approach because the aim was to explore university student experience and perception regarding the use of buy now pay later services. A qualitative approach allows for a deeper understanding of participant view rather than simply measuring variables through numerical data. An exploratory research design was employed because there is still limited qualitative evidence on BNPL usage among Malaysian university students. This design enabled the study to explore participant experience in greater depth. The study also adopted a deductive approach, whereby the interview questions were developed based on the theory of reasoned action, which is TRA, the literature review, and the conceptual framework. They ensure that the interview protocol remained aligned with the research objective. Data we collected using semi-structured interview involving 8 university students who had period experience using BNPL services. This interview format provided flexibility for participants to share their experience while ensuring that a relevant topic we cover. Finally, the interview data we analyzed using thematic analysis, which involved three main stages: data coding, team development, and team interpretation. This approach enabled the identification of meaningful patterns and terms related to BNPL usage, financial behavior, and financial literacy. After determining the research methodology, the next step was selecting the appropriate participant for the study. This study employed purposive sampling because the participant needed to possess specific characteristics that were relevant to the research objective. The target sample consisted of 8 Malaysian university students who had period experience using BNPL services. Data collection continued until data saturation was achieved, meaning that no new terms or meaningful information emerged from the interview. To ensure that the participant was suitable for this study, several inclusion criteria we established. Participants had to be university students in Malaysia, aged between 18 and 30 years, have used BNPL services at least one within the past 12 months, and be willing to participate voluntarily. On the other hand, individuals who were not university students had never used BNPL services, were below 18 years old, or were unwilling to participate, we exclude from this study. After selecting the participant based on the inclusion criteria, this slide summarizes the profile of the participant involved in the study. This study involved 8 university students from different academic backgrounds. Their age range from 21 to 25 years old, representing the age group that actively use BNPL services. In terms of education level, the participant included degree, master degree, and postgraduate diploma students. They also come from diverse fields of study, including Islamic finance, international business, information technology, graphic design, science, and education. Most importantly, all participants had previous experience using BNPL services, ensuring that they were able to provide relevant insight based on their own experience. Next, I will present the finding for research question 1, which explore university student experience of using BNPL services. Based on the thematic analysis, 3 main terms emerge. The first term is convenience and easy of use. Most participants describe BNPL as easy to use because the application process is simple, approval are fast, and they can immediately purchase product without making full payment upfront. The second term is payment flexibility and cash flow management. Participants appreciated the flexible installment option, which helped them spread payment over time, manage their monthly budget, and reduce short-term financial pressure. The third term is the benefits and challenges of BNPL usage. While participants agreed that BNPL provides easier access to purchase, they also recognize several challenges, including overspending, late payment consent, financial stress, and difficulties in keeping track of multiple installments. Overall, the findings show that participants view BNPL as a convenient and flexible payment method. However, they also acknowledge that irresponsible use may lead to overspending and financial difficulties. The second research question examined how BNPL usage influenced student financial behavior. From the interview, 3 main terms we identified. The first term is change in spending behavior. Many participants reported that BNPL encouraged them to spend more frequently because purchases felt more affordable through installment payment. Some also admit making impulse purchases that they might not have made if they had to pay the full amount upfront. The second term is budgeting and financial management. Several participants explained that BNPL helped them plan their monthly budgets, monitor expenses, and schedule repayment more effectively. This shows that BNPL can support financial management when used responsibly. The third term is debt and repayment commitment. Participants recognize that using BNPL creates repayment obligation. As a result, they become more aware of managing their installment to avoid late payment and excess debt. Overall, the findings indicate that BNPL has both positive and negative influences on financial behavior. While it encourages greater spending, it can also improve budgeting and repayment planning when users manage it responsibly. The final research question examined the role of financial literacy in shaping student BNPL usage and financial behavior. Based on the interview, 3 main terms emerged. The first term is understanding of BNPL service. Most participants demonstrate a good understanding of BNPL by recognizing its terms and conditions, repayment schedule, and repayment obligation before using the service. The second term is awareness of financial risk. Participants were aware that irresponsible BNPL usage could result in overspending, late payment penalties, and debt accumulation. This awareness encouraged them to be more cautious when making financial decisions. The third term is financial literacy and responsibly BNPL usage. Participants explain that financial literacy help them make responsibly spending decisions, prepare a budget before using BNPL, evaluate their repayment ability, and make more informed financial decisions. Overall, the findings suggest that financial literacy plays an important role in helping students use BNPL responsibly while reducing potential financial risks. Finally, I would like to conclude the main finding of this study. Overall, this study found that BNPL offers convenience and payment flexibility, making it an attractive payment option among university students. However, excessive or irresponsible usage may also lead to financial challenges such as overspending and repayment difficulties. The findings also show that BNPL influence students' financial behavior by affecting their spending habits, budgeting practices, and debt management. Most importantly, financial literacy plays a significant role in helping students understand BNPL services, recognize potential financial risks, and make responsible financial decisions. In conclusion, BNPL can be a beneficial financial tool when it is supported by strong financial literacy and responsible financial behavior. Based on the findings of this study, several recommendations are proposed for different stakeholders. Firstly, universities should strengthen financial literacy programs and increase awareness of responsible BNPL usage among students. Secondly, students should practice budgeting before using BNPL and evaluate their repayment ability to avoid unnecessary financial commitments. In addition, BNPL providers should provide clear financial education and repayment reminders to encourage responsible usage. Finally, for future research, researchers may include larger and more diverse samples and apply mixed method or longitudinal research design to provide more comprehensive findings. Overall, strengthening financial literacy the key recommendation as it can encourage more responsibly BNPL usage and improve student financial well-being.